Zimbabwe would also be going home at the end of the group stage, having been comfortably beaten by the West Indies. One bright light for the embattled Zimbabweans was the Man of the Match award going to 20-year-old Sean Williams for a fine innings of 70 not out.
In the gap, Taiwan's after it, won't get there. 4 to Sean Williams.
It is a favorite tourist destination, but Jamaica has also produced varying cultural tastes. Reggae, dancehall and raga are a big part of the cultural traditions. The rivers, the rafting and the smiles of its people are certainly a warm welcome to visitors to these parts. It is a fascinating place, Jamaica, and certainly a must visit if you're in need of relaxation.
Welcome back, everybody. We're in Jamaica at Sabina Park, where West Indies are taking on Zimbabwe, and it's time now for the post-lunch session between these two sides. The West Indies won the toss, decided that they would bowl first, and having put Zimbabwe in, did a good job of the bowling. Let's just have a look at the scorecard, Zimbabwe's batting card, to see how they went along. Struggled really at the start. Busumuzi Sibanda misjudging one from Powell, but before that, Casteni, no runs off just one ball. The very first ball that he faced from Jerome Taylor, too quick for him. Chibaba tried to resurrect things, but also was gone very, very early. Brendan Taylor, 50, Sean Williams, 70, and Elton Chigumbura got 30. A really good innings that was from Sean Williams. Darren Powell started things quite nicely with Jerome Taylor. Only bowled 6 overs, 2 wickets for Taylor, 1 for Darren Powell, and another wicket down there for Dwayne Smith, who only bowled 5 overs. Good work by the 2 spinners, Chris Gale and Marlon Samuels. So the target for the West Indies to get into the Super 8 by virtue of winning this game is 203. Not taxing, the wicket is a good one out here at Sabina Park, and they should be able to get there. Time to go to the commentators, Tony Kozia and Ramiz Raja.
Playing their second game after a gap of 5 days, so teams can get just a touch rusty in the process. There's no rustiness there. Beautifully put away through covers.
He enjoys a good party and loves his cricket. He's fashionable, fun-loving and cool. He's talented and has a sense of loyalty and responsibility. He wears a red ribbon to signify his support for AIDS awareness. As for his name, well, like most West Indians, he's known by a nickname, which in the Caribbean is often descriptive of the person, e.g. bigger, brown man or shorty. Like a true West Indian, he's therefore mellow
And useless.
I thought that was beautiful prose. Well constructed by the ICC. Well, it's probably Cricket World Cup West Indies. There's some organisation that is connected with this World Cup very closely. And I thought it was superb. Mellow.
That really was an award-winning presentation, Tony. Well done.
And you'd be talking from experience of you were an opening batsman, always an opening batsman.
No, Tony, I started off in the middle order, and then I was asked to open in one days, and then got the job in the test matches also. But really, if somebody asked me really to go down and play in one-day cricket as a middle order batsman, it would have almost been impossible for me really to operate in the middle of the innings, because you get used to the new ball, to the surroundings. You know, you gear yourself up to be an opener
and not waiting to bat.
What a shot. Just stands up and smashes it off to the boundary. It's a short ball from Anthony Ireland, and it's punished Chris Gale style.
Well, he has been quiet for 20 deliveries. He's been very watchful, and he has been waiting for a short delivery. And it was the 21st delivery he faced. Short delivery, easy pickings for Chris Gayle. No problems for him on that occasion.
Big shot. Just picked off the pads. Deposited on the onside somewhere. Lovely shot by Chris Gayle. He's opening up.
See, both these batsmen, they're doing a sensible thing, because these are not kind of pitches where, as a batsman, you can go out there and start going after the bowlers. You can't have a rollicking start. We have seen throughout this Group D, whenever the teams have played at Sabina Park, they have lost early wickets. These West Indian batsmen learning from that and trying to lay a solid foundation, although they're not chasing a huge total.
Chance to catch it. It's not going to be caught. It's 4 more. Chris Gayle has decided to try and get things going here. He's entertaining this Sabina crowd, and they're loving it.
His role is to keep on rotating the strike, hit occasional boundary.
That's a nice shot. Very good shot. Got his foot out to the ball, and also just a little flourish at the end of it, making sure that it went in the gap between the cover and mid-off.
That's a proper cricketing stroke, that one. Just kept on waiting for a bad delivery from the bowler, Chanderpaul. He was showing respect to the good deliveries, and here is the opportunity for him, and he took it. Hit the ball beautifully through covers.
That's a top shot. First class from Shivnarine Chanderpaul. A drive through the covers to end over number 13. 48 for none, West Indies. He's gone for it, and it's hit it a long, long way. It's right on the top of the roof, and it's come back down. My goodness, that is a huge hit. A monster of a strike from Chris Gayle.
Wow. It really surprised the bowler. Once he got hit for a 6 and saw the ball going miles, he must have been thinking, why against me? What a positive hit that was.
Will he go again? Yes, he has gone again. This time he's pulled it because it's a touch shorter. Deposit it out the ground. It's bounced back into the ground. This is fabulous hitting from Chris Gayle, and he's putting Bariwa under the sword here.
Well, once you hit a bowler straight down the track for a 6, the bowler has to compensate. He waited his line of length, and Chris Gayle knew what the bowler is going to do. He was waiting for that short pitch delivery, and off she went.
Oh, there's the look of a man who has no idea what to do next, because 2 hits, 2 fantastic hits. Will he go again? Yes, he will. A fantastic hit. 6, number 3. It's 3 and 3 for Chris Gayle. And looks like it might have been a good catch as well in the stands. They want more, and Chris Gayle looks well in the mood to give them more.
Well, is he eyeing that Herschel Gibbs record? 6 sixes in an over of an international game. He's halfway through with 3 sixes.
Oh, he's after him. He's after him, and if he gets it anywhere near him, he'll have a good go. One hand, one bounce out there in the stands. Here's ball number 4. Here goes Mupariwa.
Well bowled. Well bowled. Not easy to make such a comeback after getting hit for 3 sixes. He's only a youngster.
Did it carry? It seems so. Chandra Paul walks. He doesn't wait on the umpire to give him out.
And this was a very good catch at slip. Excellent catch. Good delivery. Had Chandra Paul searching for it. Seemed to pitch where he had to play. Just search for it a bit. May have left him slightly off the track, but carried very low and very well taken. So Sibanda gets accounts for Chandra Paul at slip off the bowling of Chigumbura. West Indies lose their first wicket. Chandra Paul for 21. It's 73 for 1. It's a mood that Chris Gayle is in. Could bring that into play quite easily.
Edged and caught. Sibanda again off the rebound. That was brilliant.
Well, this fella is something else. It shows what can happen when you follow the ball with your eyes, when you keep your eyes on the ball. It went to Taylor's left hand. Couldn't hold on. And look at that. That is brilliant. Kept his eyes on it. It wrong-footed him, and he still held on to it.
It is true to say that he hasn't dropped anything, but it's also true to say he didn't catch them either. So as you know, statistics can be used to suit whatever your purpose is.
Well, there's in the statistics there's really no remarks column, so nobody really has to know what happened. Nothing is recorded as to exactly what happened, just who bowled it and who caught it. So the scorebook could reflect that Taylor had nothing to do with either dismissal.
Cracking drive to the offside. No need to run for that one. It had class written all over it. Square drive of high quality from Samuels. This time off the back foot. Once again, great piece of timing, and once again, execution was pretty classy.
Oh, that is a fantastic shot.
That's a very good response, really. No need to run for that one. It was sweetly timed. What a strike from Ramnare Sarwan. That's more like it. Powerfully played over cover. One bounce, it went across very, very quickly. It's looked rusty. I think in a situation like this, you're far too worried about your own fitness, and as a result, your focus is off the job, which is really, you know, to find the right area, pitch the ball, and to dominate the opposing batsman. He's not really been able to do that. Oh, taken, caught and bowled. Sarwan is gone. So Ireland has picked up a wicket. Soft dismissal in the end. Didn't get to the pitch of the ball, scooped the ball in the air, and it was gleefully accepted by Ireland. I think he's just a little surprised by this effort.
It was a good catch. A very good catch. Hit quite hard. Came back straight at Anthony Ireland. He's got big hands. Have a look at those mitts. The ball's not escaping them.
They've gone right in the middle of them, and Sawan's gone for 12. The West Indies 106 for 3.
One of 6 for 3. Brian Lara enters the crease. No need to tell what a champion batsman he is. Those stats magical. Over 10,000 runs, great strike rate, very good average. Punishing drive off the back foot and nicely stopped. Maxi Canary has done a good job in the field, throwing himself at the ball, making sure that the ball did not cross for a boundary. That's gone. One bounce and it dented the board there at wideish mid-wicket.
Oh, goodness me. He's muscled this away. Just stood up on the front foot, and despite it being outside the off stump, has whacked it to the leg side. Struck the pose as well. Take a photo if you want to. What a shot.
Smashing shot, really was a terrific blow. Great to watch if you're a neutral, not so great if you're Pommy Mbangwa. Didn't get hold of it. That flourishing high back lift is so pleasing on the eyes.
There's our 999 World Cup runs. This is his 5th World Cup. First appeared in Australia and New Zealand in 1992. One of the very few survivors. Inzamam Ul-Haq, son of Jayasuriya and Sachin Tendulkar. And the 200s he has got, both against South Africa. The first one in India and Pakistan, the quarter-final, when West Indies beat South Africa. Got 100 there in Karachi, put them out of the competition. And then in the opening match of the last tournament, 2003 in Cape Town, West Indies won the match. Lara is down the wicket, not quite to the pitch of it. And that's 1,000 runs in World Cup cricket for Brian Lara. So many landmarks he has reached during his illustrious career. Highest scorer in Test cricket. Now here he is with 1,000 runs in World Cup cricket.
What a player he has been. Well, he's been the best, along with his contemporaries.
End of the over, 126 for 3. In the air, caught, backward point, just when the West Indies didn't want to lose a wicket. A very loose shot from Marlon Samuels. Do we have a match here? He goes for 28. Zimbabwean flag is flying. Mupariwa gets the wicket. Chibaba takes the catch.
And the persistence has paid. kept the batsman quiet for a long period of time and eventually getting up wicket here. Zimbabweans, they're still in it.
Jamaica. Sights there, typical, absolutely typical of Jamaica. Cosmopolitan people and smiling people as well. West Indies not smiling at the time now. Need concentration. 129 for 4. New batsman is Dwayne Bravo. Williams is on now, and a single to Lara with Samuels out to the last ball of the previous over. Mupariwa getting the wicket. Loose shot from Samuels. It just have been a slightly slow ball from Mupariwa. So Bravo now in, but that's the biggest margin ever in a one-day internationals. There's a full toss and he's hit that for 6. Well, he's punished it as it should be punished. Bad ball from Williams, a full toss, and even though he's been in a short time, Bravo deals with it.
Well, Bravo was looking to come down to the track anyways before the ball was delivered by the bowler. And he was very lucky. It turned out to be a full toss and it was dispatched very nicely for 6.
And this is nicely played. Played late by Dwayne Bravo. Will it be cut off? Appears it will. Good piece of fielding. Another good piece of fielding from the Zimbabweans.
Gary Brent on the field. 12th man. This is nicely played. Played it really late, and Brent was anticipating, looking to go to his left because he thought it may be a little dab shot. But Bravo hit it hard, and Brent had to chase. Did so well. That's a good shot. Had to clear the man at mid-wicket in the circle, and there's no one behind him. So 4 more runs to the West Indies. 154 for 4. Up in the air and also expertly placed on Brian Lara. Oh, the bouncer, this is kicked up just a touch, and he managed to make sure that he evaded the man at third man for 4 more.
Well, this was really short and gave him the room. Didn't try to keep it down. The only other problem was beating the man at third man, and by hitting it a bit squarer, he solved that problem.
Beautiful shot. Pierces the field brilliantly. Teaser all the way to the fence. Elton Chigumbura was chasing that, and even with the slide, thought he'd have got it. He smiles. He's not sure whether he got it before crossing the rope, but he may just have encroached on the rope there, with ball still in hand. I think he might just have let that go, you know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe he lifted his foot. Well, never mind that. It's 4 runs. Big shot. There's a man out there, but he won't be required, because it's gone all the way. Fantastically done by Dwayne Bravo. The crowd are up again. Closer and closer to victory they get, the West Indies.
Well, Mpofu tried the short ball to bring that fielder into play.
That's gone through a slip cord, and that's 4.
Mpofu didn't like it one bit. It was a wild hit from Bravo. Possibly looking to clear the infield over mid-off. Got a fine edge, and the ball rushed away very quickly across to the boundary. It's never an easy feeling for the bowler who has bowled a decent ball, but that ball's gone away quickly for a boundary.
Well, as you know, Ramis, you have toured this part of the world before. You have visited us doing commentary. Pitches in the various islands differ. Every island, the soil is a little bit different, and so you have different types of pitches. The Super 8s, some of those games are going to be played on brand new grounds, pitches that we haven't had a lot of cricket on. So it could get a bit slower in the second innings. I think it's going to be a matter of wait and see. Good shot. That will go all the way. Gallant attempt again.
There you see that flourishing high backlift. So good to watch. Great effort. Matsikaneri.
That's gone. That's it. Over the ropes. And the West Indies have won by 6 wickets. 2 overs and 1 delivery to spare.
Well, crowds absolutely love it. They're mad keen for West Indies to win the World Cup. Stage 1 has been conquered. Now come the Super 8s and finishing the game off with a brilliant hit. Brian Lara at his very best. Majestic 6 to end the over and end the game. The crowds absolutely enjoyed it from Lara. West Indies win by 6 wickets. Comprehensive win. But credit to Zimbabwe really for putting up a good fight, a very good fight. Crowds can go back home happy. The West Indies have won. They're through to the next round.
Great spirit though by Zimbabwe. They gave up at no point, kept on fighting, and certainly augurs well for the future of these young Zimbabweans. They are applauding because they know their team put up a fight. They didn't go and lay down and be beaten comprehensively by the West Indies. They can be happy as well, the West Indian supporters. The West Indies are through to the Super 8s. The second team that have definitely qualified for the Super 8s. Australia, of course, the first team to qualify. Would those two be the finalists as they were in the ICC Champions Trophy? Well, that's a long way away. Lots of games to be played between now and then, if it does happen.
Zimbabwe looked extremely busy out there right throughout the day. And they are the losers, but proud losers, if that terminology can be coined to the losers. Really fought hard and stretched West Indies right the way through. And we can now go across to Tony Cozier, who's got a special guest.
Well, Chris Gayle certainly is hitting the